Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to use the DM's confessions today by the amazing Bridget Rau to bring in some messages from your twin and what they want you to know. Now do make sure you check out the Divine Masculine Power message today because it is really powerful. It talks about what the masculines are going through physically right now and what they are changing. And when I'm connecting with them directly right now, they are going through lots of pain in their body, but I'm also connecting with tooth pain right now. And tooth pain is always connected with making decisions, things they need to change and things they need to sort out. So if you've been experiencing any of the symptoms I mentioned earlier in the masculine reading, plus any tooth pain, that's the reason why. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say? So one card just jumped out straight away. I feel that could be a very important message for you to know. Look at that. Wow. What do you need to know? That card's sticking out. Any other messages? Yeah, a few coming out there. So I feel these are the most important ones they want to get across. And then we've had some others jump out in a clump. So I feel these are clarifiers and a card moving on top. So the first card we've got coming up is, I talk to you all the time and I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. So really what your masculine is saying to you, what you already know and what you've been told through the readings over the last few days and what you know through your own intuition, that you are connecting through telepathy, through songs, through signs, through the way you feel in your body, through astral projection, through what you're dreaming about. I talk to you all the time. So your masculine is talking to you. You may not be receiving a physical message yet, but they are still talking to you and they are expressing to you everything. Everything they feel, everything they desire, everything they're going through, as if you were right there. So they are communicating with you. And it's also helping them to navigate themselves towards you in a physical way. So if you've thought, am I actually hearing this right? Is my twin communicating with me right now? This is your sign that it is. It is true. I'm truly in love with every piece of you. Now, you saw these cards jump out, so you know this is on their mind and what they want to say. And they want to express this because we've got the pen there. And the feather is also a symbol of forgiveness. Okay, feathers can symbolize comfort and protection, but when they are darker feathers, it's a symbol of forgiveness. So I feel your masculine wants to apologize to you and come forward to you because they truly are in love with you. Every piece of you, every part of you, body, mind, heart and soul. And he's preparing to express himself in a physical way that may include an apology. So you've got the compass because they're being navigated and the pen and the ink because they are being prepared to communicate. And I'm afraid of this love and I'm afraid of pain too. And he's going through a lot of pain right now. Physical pain, not just emotional pain. They're giving me earache again. I've got a pain in the ear as I'm connecting with this. So he's saying, I'm afraid of this love, but I'm also afraid of the pain. So what he's really saying is, I can't not be with you. Okay, because the pain of not being with you is too intense, not just emotionally, but also physically. And that's what he's going through right now. He's going through ear pain and pain in the physical self because he's holding himself back. And he needs to move forward and make changes and do what he's come here to do. So this is really the message, okay? It's so important that you know today that they are talking to you through telepathy. And they are already expressing to you everything that you want to hear. But they're doing it in different ways through the spiritual realm. So you're also learning Divine Feminine to connect with them in a spiritual way. To realize it's not all about the physical world and the 3D reality. It goes beyond that. And they do love you, every part of you. So, if you're thinking about part of your body that you may not like, you need to work on healing that within you because they love every piece of you, every part of you, everything about you. And they are afraid of the love because it's so intense and the pain that comes up in their physical self. So he's saying, I'm afraid of the pain I'm going through right now. So maybe you're thinking, he's fearless, he can handle anything. But he is actually saying to you, this pain is scaring me. Because it's pain and it's painful unlike anything else they've felt. So give them time. So all these cards came out in a clump. This one moved on top. I want to be vulnerable with you. I'm just afraid that you won't believe me. So, when the masculines have let you down in the past, or maybe they've been vulnerable with you and said things to you and then gone back on the word or run or ended up with someone else or whatever they've done, it may have made you believe they weren't being authentic, or they didn't mean it, or they weren't being real with you. And he's saying, I want to be vulnerable with you again. I'm just afraid that you won't believe me because of what's happened in the past. So again, this is about building trust. I want to tear off your clothes and have my way with you, leaving my scent and prints all over what belongs to me. So he's reminding you that he is turned on by you. He wants every piece of you. He truly is in love with every part of you. So if you're thinking, I'm not sure if he actually desires me in that way, or he wants to be with me in that way, trust me, he does, because he's showing that to you. Of course I do. He's saying, I want to tear off your clothes. That's how much I desire you. I want to have my way with you right there. And I want everyone to know that you belong to me. But again, it can be very intense and scary. And that's why he feels selfish. He's saying, I feel selfish because I'm not giving you the time, energy, and attention you crave. And you'll be craving that right now. But you're learning to give back to yourself. To give to yourself all the things that you crave from them. And he's saying, I want to give you my time, energy, and attention. But I'm actually doing me right now, and I'm dealing with my own physical things. I'm dealing with work. I'm dealing with finances. I'm dealing with moving out of my karmic situation. So please bear with me. I have to be selfish and look after me right now, so I'm able to give you all these things you crave. So again, this is about learning how to fulfill your own cup, divine feminine, and give to yourself everything you need, because your twin is saying, I promise I'm coming home. Don't give up on me. I promise. That's why he's sending you the stag and the eagle and other symbols and signs and music and all these things, because he's saying, I'm coming home. And home doesn't mean he's coming back to a building or a place or a location. He's coming to you because you're their home. So don't give up. And he's saying, we have a special connection, you and me. We've done this before. Now, again, remember, the masculines may not recognize, understand, or even comprehend sometimes the label of the twin flame. It feels out there to them sometimes until they're awake and aware about what it actually is. And they will get there. But they do certainly know that you have a soul bond and they want to mate with you. They want to mate with you physically and intimately, but also for life. And he's saying, we have a special bond, a special connection. You're my love. And we've done this before. So part of them recognizes you in them and recognizes you've had many lives together, and it goes beyond this physical world. And he's saying, I still have no idea what to say to you, and that's why he's still holding back, working out what to say, planning the right words, waiting for the right time, waiting until they feel better. So trust the process. And if you have resentment in you, divine feminine, if you're struggling to forgive, if you're angry at them, remember they also mirror your fears. Your masculine is saying to you from their higher self, I need you to release this anger and resentment so I can come back into your life. And you might think, well, I need an apology for that, or I need this for that. All you need is you and your connection with Source. So choose to feel good today. Choose to forgive. Choose to wipe the slate clean. Choose to allow in whatever is coming for you. Because your masculine senses you just like you sense them. And just like you feel them, you feel when they are angry, you feel when they are excited about you and want to be intimate with you. You feel when they are happy or going through something or feeling emotional. Just like you feel that way and you sense them, they sense you. So if you're feeling okay with things and at peace, they're going to feel more at ease themselves and more likely to feel safe enough to reach out. If they still sense your anger and resentment and pain, they'll know spiritually that you are still healing. So they're not going to move forward for that reason. So remember, it really is about doing your own work, because your twin is saying, I'm just gathering the courage to reach out to you. So he wants to reach out to you. He's preparing to. He is on his way. He's just gathering courage. And look at this for mirrored energy. I talk to you within my mind. So again, the first card, I talk to you all the time and I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. He's saying, I talk to you all the time within my mind. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you answer me? I swear you do. So your twin is actually learning more and more to connect with you in a spiritual way through telepathy and astral projection and feelings and dreams and all these things. So your masculine is saying, do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you answer me? So in other words, sit with the energy today and listen to the things that you hear. Listen to your own feelings. Connect with your feelings. And you'll have that conversation. And I feel a lot of the masculines are saying to you right now, I am making changes and making decisions in my life. Give me time to do that because they're giving me pain in my teeth, my mouth. And also this energy of change and shifting and feelings. So your masculine saying, do you answer me? I swear you do. So you're definitely having one-on-one conversations with each other. They just may not be happening the way you think. And when you expand your mind and think out of the box, you'll realise it's already happening now. Things are already changing now. And when you and your twin communicate and talk in the real world, you're going to talk about this. He's going to say, I'm sure sometimes, I hear you. I hear you talking to me in my mind. I can feel you and sense you. Because he's going to be more open to expressing this spiritual side and knowing that he isn't going crazy. Or he's not losing his mind, because it's real. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. We're able to communicate through telepathy. We're able to communicate with the universe and with each other through signs and synchronicities and other things. We just have to be aware and open to be able to do that, to be trusting in our own power, and to remember this is a limitless, vast universe. It's only when we are narrow-minded or stuck in the matrix, we don't allow ourselves to see, or we may be in fear of being judged by others, so we stop ourselves from seeing or connecting. But in spiritual truth, you've always known that, and you've always known this truth. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.